Hi guys. We come out here to, well, go figure, Lake Murray. Actually got here Wednesday night hoping that we would get the spot that we wanted.
Ha!
Yeah, when I was a youngster, back in the day, you'd get here on a Thursday night to get the spot you wanted. Now you get here on Wednesday night and you still don't get the spot you want. As a matter of fact, the loop that we went to, Martin's Landing, was packed. It looked like a frickin' family reunion.
Large family.
Yeah. So we ended up over here at Buzzard's Roost, which is a good loop. I mean, all the loops here at Lake Murray are pretty cool, but it's a good loop. It just didn't have the lakefront property that we wanted because we got the paddle boards and such. But it's just amazing how crowded it is, and I have to wonder if that has something to do with, the RV industry having record year for sales for the past 3 years, and you don't see that much addition of campsites.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen it this busy out here.
Yeah, I mean,
we even have like this neighbor over here that you can see. He hasn't been here. I mean, he's just camped there. He shows up every.
Yeah. Matter of fact, there's a lot of sites out here. At least Wednesday night and last night, Thursday night, it was you had either tents on concrete pads or
even chairs.
Chairs or pickup trucks marking their spot. They had paid for that night, so they paid $24 for their truck to stay the night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, Thursday we got some time out on the water on the paddle boards and took our new mountain bikes out for a short spin. Figured we needed to bring more water because it was like almost 100 degrees yesterday. She hurt herself and her butt hurts. Other than that, it was awesome.
It was still awesome.
Yeah, we had a good time. Anyway, we'll catch you in a bit. You look a little sore.
I'm pretty sore.
So we've been trying the mountain bikes, having fun, really having a blast with them. We're noobs.
I'm not very good at it.
We're getting there.
I may be dead before we get there.
We found us a trail that is an easy trail that has a lot of flowing, smooth turns and downhill and a little uphill, and then just a handful of, I guess, technical stuff.
I found every piece of that handful of technical stuff. I went down in a ditch, and one. See, a handful is 5, right? So I went into a ditch. Just me, not the bike. The bike was like a horse standing there laughing, or laying there laughing at me.
we're noobs. We'll get there. It's a good practice trail for us. We're getting ready to hit it again.
Or is it getting ready to hit us again?
Yeah, something like that. And we're having difficulty, both of us, finding the right gear to be in and actually getting the bikes to shift correctly. And there are rocks. This is a fairly rocky area, and there's rocks where if we were going at a good speed, we could level out our pedals and skate right between them. But as it is, we're pedaling, and if the pedaling is mistimed, then one of our pedals hits a rock and we go bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. It'll take time for us to get to it, but
yeah, we're just doing this so all you bicyclists can laugh at us.
yeah. So this campground, Buzzard's Roost Loop at Lake Murray State Park, just south of Ardmore, Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure it filled up Thursday night, and there were signs. They had a sign up front Friday when we were there, Friday around noon or so, campground full, and I wouldn't doubt it that the entire lake is full up. It's summertime, peak season for these state parks.
Apparently peak season for campers in general.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here, and actually
buying campers, I guess I should.
Oh yeah. Record sales past 3 years has really pushed capacity. It looks like to me. Especially during peak season like this. Typically Terry and I we're at the lake during the off season when the kiddies are in school and people just don't think about camping.
People have times that they don't think about camping?
Yeah, it's weird. I know. Anyway, we're gonna go see what kind of damage the trail can do to us one more time. I think it might be raining again this afternoon and water's a little rough. We still might go out on the boards. We're a bit crazy like that, but
yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing at all. We'll catch you guys down the trail.
Okay.
The glare from my head just bounce off of there and it plays with the exposure on the camera.
Want a hat?
Awesome weekend. So we got here Wednesday evening. It's now Sunday, somewhere around noonish. Awesome weekend. Campground, jam-packed. It's summertime. That's kind of to be expected.
But it's quiet.
It was surprisingly quiet.
Yeah, it really was.
Especially down here at this lake, you get a lot of traffic from Texas up here because it's pretty close to the border, about 20 miles north of Texas. And there's a lot of people from nearby town come over here, and it tends to help with getting entire families together. So when that happens, it's just naturally it's louder than usual, but it was really a peaceful weekend. I mean, there was probably 6 or 7 different campers here that were all congregating on a couple of sites, and they were respectful.
I think this is maybe the first time ever that we've been in a crowded campground where it was nice and quiet and people were nice and no dogs barking constantly.
Yep.
No kids screaming constantly.
This is Lake Murray's a nice state park. Roads at Buzzard's Roost. Little rough. They could use some maintenance, unfortunately, and this is probably the case in a lot of states.
Funds allocated to the state parks.
Yeah, just the money given to the state parks in combination with, it's cheap to stay here. When you think about other campgrounds, private campgrounds, it's $24 a night.
He jumped at me. Sorry, we're playing with a little spider that's decided to be involved.
But and honestly, they could charge more and I'd still stay here. But they got concrete pads here, not necessarily level pads, but they are concrete pads. It's pretty nice place. I tell you what, if you're really looking for some high intensity, which is, HIIT training is the latest and greatest thing, high intensity cardio workout, I don't believe there's another one where you could possibly get ticks, mosquitoes, bruises, and cuts in combination with a high intensity workout like mountain biking. And it's fun. We're noobs. We talked about it earlier. We're noobs, but it's fun.
It's fun. Look how fun. Can you see? Can you see the fun right there?
I'm pretty sure you could see that fun. It shows up.
Chris says it looks like a map.
It does.
That's my battle wounds.
It was fun.
Some of my battle wounds.
The paddle boarding and the mountain biking this weekend and just the relaxing, getting away from everything. It was a very enjoyable weekend. We had threats of severe thunderstorms that
went completely around us.
Yep.
We were in like a bubble.
Yep, we used our force and got that stuff around us. We're pushing close to 50 years old.
What?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? And we pick up this new hobby of mountain biking. I guess in this culture, this society we live in, a lot of things are predicated upon age. When you're a young person, you're expected to come in with all the vim and vigor and new ideas and how you can change the world. And then as you get older, you're just that guy stuck in the past or that girl stuck in the past and afraid of change. And of course, we're supposed to be docile.
Was this in a book that we didn't read?
I'm pretty sure it was. But and I understand as you age there are actual physical limitations to what you can do. Some of these things are beginning to catch up with us, but don't let the mental limitations stop you. Just because it's a number on top of the birthday cake doesn't mean you can't pick up mountain bikes. You can't go out on paddleboard. You can't hike that 14er in Colorado.
Oh shoot, we've gotten passed on some stuff by people that were 20 years older than
Oh yeah,
us.
there's a guy hiking the Appalachian Trail right now that is, I believe he's in his 80s. They
So
call him Pappy.
That's who we aspire to be. We want to be Pappy.
Exactly.
And we want to be Chris's aunt and uncle, who are awesome.
So just don't let the number stop you. Don't sit there and think, well, you know, I'm 62 years old. I really can't get out and do that. No. Don't let that stop you. You know, if you have actual physical limitations because that are age related, that's understandable. But don't let the number stop you. Get out and enjoy life. And I will get off of my philosophical soapbox.
No, don't. That's awesome. That's so. It's so true. So good.
Get out there and enjoy the day, folks. We will catch you down the trail.
Bye-bye. As we watch this tent fly around, and it's going to end up in the lake by the time.
Yeah. Remember earlier when I said we got here Wednesday so we could try to get a spot, and you know it's looking like we may have to get here earlier. Let's try Sunday around noon. It's insane. They're holding a spot. And it's Sunday. Later, guys.